G'day folks, this is Shane. I had numerous requests to make a video about how I hide my pick while I'm playing. Sometimes you'll see me finger pick some stuff, and then other times I'll use the pick and I kind of hide it in my hand. I've just developed this technique through years of playing, and I didn't get this off anyone else. This is just what worked for me, and hopefully this will help you do the same thing and do it in a way that works for you as well. So let's get into it. Now let's start with the pick. This is a 2.6mm chicken pick. What type of pick you play doesn't really matter, but I thought I'd get some questions on that as well. So that's what I use. And now I don't actually hold the pick the proper way. Most people play a pick like this, and they also use the sharp side of the pick. I don't use the sharp side at all. I use the short, sort of fat, round side of the pick, and I hold it very, very differently. This may actually help me hide the pick when I play. I'm not 100% certain, but I'll show you the way in which I do it. So say I'm playing with a pick. So as you could hear, that was pretty seamless between going from a pick and then using my fingers. And where did it go? All right, so what it is I'm doing, I'm essentially going from playing like this. I use my thumb to push it across my fingers, and then it finds a home, usually on the ring finger. And I'll show you this from a different angle. So it sits in like that. Sometimes it doesn't actually sit in that way. It will sit in upways like this, and it will go to my middle finger. Now it just depends on what I'm playing as to where the pick goes. That's one of those things you'll just have to work out what works for you. Some riffs I find it easier to have it on my ring finger. Others I find it easier on my middle finger. I'll show you how I go about getting the pick back out. So if we're playing with our fingers again. So as you can see, some of that was with the pick and some without it. So the way that I get the pick back out, say it's in my middle finger like it is right now, I simply use my thumb and I push it across. I sort of push down on it, not too hard, but then I move it across my finger until it's back to basically where it is. Sometimes I'll have to compensate by just turning the pick with my middle finger. And this is just stuff I do without really thinking about it too much. I just go by feel. I know if this side of the pick is pointing up, I never use that side. So I can basically tell with my middle finger if the pick's in its right orientation for me, and then I'll use my middle finger to just push it back around, and then I'm good to go. So that's essentially it. A couple of quick tips would be to start doing this slowly and just put the pick wherever works for you. Also, don't do it mid-chord. It's probably going to sound best on a particular chord change or at the end of the bar or the start of the next bar. So, for example, if I'm playing a blues with a pick, then it goes to the 4 chord, and then I'm straight back with the pick in my hand on the following E. Doing it that way will sound a whole lot more fluid than playing like this. As you can see, I struggle to change properly mid-chord. It's better to do it at the start or the end of the bar, like I mentioned, or at the particular chord change in the song. As I mentioned, you'll just have to feel out what works best for you in any particular situation. Sometimes I feel like I mentioned, the middle finger's the place for the pick if I'm playing this kind of stuff. Sometimes the ring finger's better for different kinds of stuff, like there we go. I hope that's been helpful. If you have any comments or questions, or if you're still not sure about this, please let me know. If you have some constructive ideas for other people to make this easier for them, feel free to post in the comments as well. I always pin the most relevant post in the comments to the top of each of the videos. So thanks again for watching. My name's Shane. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for future notifications from my channel. If you're wondering what type of guitar this is, it's just a Mexican standard Strat. If you haven't seen my demo of that, I'll post it up in the cards. Thanks again for watching. Catch you soon. See ya.